Julian, I miss you.
I missed you too.
No, you don't.
What? What do you mean?
I know what's happening between you and Marcia. You're gonna marry her.
Uh-oh.
You belong with me.
Oh!
Last night, the body of Julian Clay was found near downtown Houston.
Julian Clay was the CEO of an engineering company near downtown. All we know at the moment is that he was at a party to celebrate a promotion on June 12, 2014, between 7 p.m. and 12 a.m. The approximate time of death is 12:53 a.m.
The victim was found over a dumpster in an alleyway with 3 stab wounds, 2 to the chest and 1 in the head. The murder scene was as bloody as a slaughterhouse.
It's possible the unsub knew his victim, or at the very least used him as a surrogate for the true object of his anger.
There doesn't seem to be any other murders happening in the same way, so maybe this was a one-time thing. This definitely isn't a serial killer.
What could have been this guy's motive to kill Julian, and who would want him dead? Garcia, we are going to need a list of people invited to that party, and I want a background check on anyone.
What I found out was that the people are very close with Julian Clay. For example, Bruce Cruz, Casey Casanova, and his friend Marcia Anselmi. The reason this is good news is because I also found out that Bruce and Casey both left the party shortly after Julian's death and disappeared, so there is a little bad news, but Marcia and Anthony should still be in town.
Well, there's our list of suspects. Garcia, get Marcia and Anthony over there as soon as possible and try to find out where his and other 2 friends are.
William R. Algier once said, "Men often make up in wrath what they want in reason."
Miss Marcia, it came to our attention that you were really close friends with Julian. Where were you at the time of the murder? Do you by any chance know anything about his murder? Anything that could help us figure out who did this to Julian?
The night that he died, I was at his party. Here I was right beside him. I thought I would see him at home. He was not there. I did not worry because sometimes he stayed at work overnight. Then this morning a cop showed up at the opening of my door and he told me my boyfriend had passed to death.
Are you sure that's all you can remember? Do you remember any names or what they were arguing about, or any threats? Any other little things that could possibly help us solve this murders?
I already told you everything that I remember from that night. If I start to remember anything, I'll definitely give you guys a call.
Thank you for cooperation.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Guys, Garcia tried to contact Bruce Cruz, Julian and Caesar's best friend, but he is apparently out on a business trip.
Out of town already? Right after his best friend's murder?
Something's not right. We should go investigate him. Yes?
Mr. Casanova? Mr. Casanova, is it? Says here you're a close friend of Julian's, you're his business partner.
I have nothing to say.
So, you know who killed Julian?
I didn't say that. All I know is that when Julian was murdered, I was inside the party.
Did you see Julian leave?
I didn't. I was dancing, drinking, partying. I didn't notice when he left.
The party was for him, but you weren't paying him any attention?
He's not a child. He was talking and having fun. It didn't feel like I was ignoring him.
Do you remember who he was talking to?
No, I was partying. I was drinking last night. Forgive me if I don't remember anything.
You're drinking alone?
I was drinking with a group of people.
Friends, acquaintances, strangers?
Marcia, Bruce, and some other co-workers of ours.
Bruce is with you?
Yeah.
Thank you, Casey. That'll be all. Here you go.
What am I gonna do?
So what do we know so far?
Both Julian and his friends were wealthy from their jobs and could afford a lavish party, so I don't think his death has to do with anything with money. That's probably not a motive.
He's right. There were a lot of people there, but they all had money. They all had everything. Money, fame, friends. With such a good life, they probably wouldn't know where to hide a body.
So they would probably put it in a likely and obvious place like a dark alleyway. It was close to the party. This also proves they were in a rush, maybe to go back to the party.
Since they were so close, it would probably mean they wanted time to be on their side, meaning they could leave the party, kill Julian, and get back inside without anyone noticing.
So the guilty person was at the party and knew their way around the building in which the celebration was held.
And they probably don't have much of a conscience if they can kill a friend and then go back to partying.
So far, we have narrowed it down to a close friend who's definitely at the party and probably had a weapon on them while they're at the party. They wouldn't have had time to dispose of it after killing Julian.
Then they probably still have the weapon on them.
Yes, which means we can narrow down to our search to individuals who own a long hunter knife. They didn't have to borrow it to complete the murder. We still have the chance to catch him red-handed.
Then we have much fewer people to suspect.
Wait a second, guys. Our profile said that this was a personal kill, and Casey Casanova fits the profile perfectly. But he can't be the unsub, because he had an airtight alibi, and now he's dead. Garcia, run the list of Cove's friends again. Look for anyone who has made a series of hotel reservations lately and also owns a hunter's knife.
Okie dokie.
Prentice, what are you getting at here?
What if this kill was personal out of love?
But our profile said that the unsub was a male. We already ruled out his girlfriend, Marcia Anthony.
But what about a male lover?
Are you saying that he was gay?
Possibly. That would explain all his bank withdrawals and false business trips.
Okay guys, I've narrowed the list down. There are 2 employees who fit your description. Casey Casanova and his childhood friend, Bruce Cruz.
That's it! Bruce is our unsub. That's why we can't reach him anywhere. He's probably out hiding somewhere. We caught him red-handed.
But he's too shy and submissive.
That's where Casanova comes in. He feeds Bruce lies until he breaks and tells him that the only way to stop Julian is to kill him. Bruce is super stressed by now and kills him out of distress. Casanova probably discovered we were onto him and killed himself before he was in prison forever. He'd rather be dead than live without his money, mansion, and cherry red Ferrari. But we never caught him red-handed.
You're right. Garcia, what is Bruce's address?
2918 Maple Street.
Got it. Thanks. Team, let's go. We have to catch him red-handed.
Bruce, wait! Stop, Brutus. You don't have to do this.
It's too late now. I have to die.
Brutus, you don't have to. Cassius is dead. There's no one else to hurt you. Drop the knife.
The only way for me and Julian to ever see each other again is in the afterlife. I have to go.
No! JJ, we need medics now. I don't think we have a pulse. Bruce just killed himself.
Thank you for cooperation.
Sorry. Mr. Casanova, was it? Is it? Okay, that's...
Let's look for those friends again. Look for anyone who has made a series of hotel reservations lately and also owns a hunter's knife.
I'm sorry.
Is there one?
Guys.
Oh.
But he's too shy and submissive.
Oh my goodness. Mother, be quiet.